title again or to try to become a world champion.
Right. For the people out there, the Olympic Games, countries have to qualify to get into. The World Championships is truly an open tournament. Any national team is invited. There's 140 different nations represented here. And in some categories, there's 80 or 90 athletes that people have to go through. And Stephen, I think that means about 5-6 fights, right? Or 7 fights a day?
That's right.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
How many did you have last year? I know it was a big division.
I've had six matches has been the average for me. I've never quite had 7. I mean, a lot of the times somebody either breaks their foot or breaks their hand, and so I think one year I could have had 7, but one of the guys got hurt, which is normal in our sport.
Yeah, you're right. That's grueling. That's grueling. Well, let me set up this next semifinal. You stay with us for just a few minutes more?
Of course.
I saw you get in the commentary there. That was pretty interesting.
Couldn't help it.
When Steven sat down, he said, "I'm not going to do any commentary, right?" Feel free to jump in. You're the expert, sir.
Thanks.
All right, here in the second semifinal of the male under 68 kilogram, we've got Martin Stamper of Great Britain in blue against Servet Tazegul of Turkey in red.
You're going to see a lot of action from this Turkish guy.
He's won the European Championships and the Paris Open. Scored a point on that one. I think it was a turning kick, so the refs are probably going to discuss whether to add the technical point. Martin Stamper comes off a gold medal at the U.S. Open and the German Open this year. Yep, and the refs do award the technical point. It's nice to see the referees catch a mistake and work to fix it before it gets to any protest or review.
Oh, wow. Extra point.
Yeah, you're right, Stephen. He's an active player. Very exciting. So what have you seen as changes to our sport? Let's wait for in between rounds on that one, but that'll be a point for discussion. They do add the extra point, so it's 4-0. Tazegul over Stamper. Triple kick. Scoring on everything. It's 7-0. The Turkish player over Great Britain. Tazegul was seeded second. He's ranked second in the world. Stamper came out of the elimination bracket here to get to the semifinal.
Wow.
It's a good turn back kick by Tazegul on Stamper's rear leg or off the line round kick. He draws it with his spinning, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. He's trap it.
Yep.
It's his third back kick. Oh, wow.
Usually players stop after that the initial spin. They don't turn it. They don't attempt to spin the other way. He called it on that man. He's exciting. So, what during your 2000 being your first Olympic medal and 2001 being your World Championships, first World Championship medal, what kind of changes have you seen in the sport of Taekwondo?
Yeah, especially with these electronic chest protectors, you see a lot of the fighters turning into the front leg, kind of standing back, and a lot more punches are being used as well because punches are being scored a lot more. And of course, now with 3 points being awarded to kicks to the head, a lot more players are going for the 3 points to the head because now it's a little more difficult to score to the body because it has to have the right pressure as well as the right sensors landing correctly, and so it's kind of difficult actually scoring to the body nowadays, and so it's almost worth it more going for the face because it is 3 points and you get rewarded.
Right, right. Do you think it's added to our game? Do you think it's improved the game?
To be quite honest, I mean, this Turkish guy is an anomaly, I think. But for the most part, I think it's slowed the game down. But as you can see here, it hasn't changed it much for him.
Yeah, yeah. Stamper comes out with a attacking double and is rewarded with the body kick.
He'll get a point added because of his spinning Nadaban.
Oh, thank you. There's the benefit of miking the coaches. So it's 9-2, Tazegul over Stamper. The winner of this match will meet Mohamed Bagheri of Iran, the current world champion. This is a good try by Stamper. That back kick. There's a jump back kick off of Stamper's attack. So it's 11-2. That's a half point, I think, for falling down. Stamper tried a Nadaban that Tazegul, I think, got an arm in front of. 10 seconds left in the second round. And at the end of the second round, it's 11-2. Servet Tazegul of Turkey over Martin Stamper, Great Britain. Stephen, what do you attribute as some of the keys to your success? Is it your training program? Is it your dietary standards that you hold for yourself? Is it some magical thing that you have inside you, Stephen? What kind of things can you help our people out there with?
It's really a accumulation of all those things and more. I think having a family who all have a common goal and dream, which is to be the best in the sport, definitely is one of the stronger points. I have my older brother who's the Olympic and national team coach who to me is this, I might be biased, but one of the best coaches in the world. When you're in a high-pressure situation like the World Championships or the Olympic Games, you need someone in that coach's chair who believes in you and who knows you like the back of his hand, and who else to have in your coach's chair besides your brother. And having my siblings as well on the national team with me, that gives me strength. And no matter what part of the world I may be competing in, I always feel I have home court advantage because I do have my family competing with me.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, round 3, the second male semifinal of the under 68 kilogram category. Servet Tazegul is up 11-2 over Martin Stamper.
Sharp with the first one. Follow. Not too easy. Good luck.
Stamper's making a good show of it.
115. Short chop and follow. Good. Now short chop to make him move back.
Now you made an exclamation there. Was he in danger of getting?
That if he would have really thrown that spinning hook kick, I think it could have connected.
Yes. It's a Kyungo for Stamper, I think for delaying, taking his equipment off.
Good lad. Come on, stay sharp.
Got it.
50 seconds. Come on, show high, follow. Good lad, follow. Hello. Head up. 40 seconds.
Oh, that's an 8 count. He should be an 8 count. It's over.
It's that 12-point gap that they have after the second round.
I'm not sure why the coaches.
I was going to say the same thing, Steve.
It's worth a try, right?
The match is over, and you got a card. Why leave it in your pocket?
Don't get your blade.
That was a hard hit.
That was a good hook kick. You called it right before.
Yep.
The Turk doesn't sit on the lead, does he?
No, he does not. And that's amazing. I'm not exactly sure how many fights he's had, but to have that much energy that following day, because, I mean, everything kind of sets in after you've had 3, 4, or 5 matches to sleep on it. You feel the bumps and bruises the next morning. So for him to be able to perform at this level and have that much output is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see how he does in the finals.
Yes. That's going to be a good final against the Iranian. So the winner is Servet Tazegul over Martin Stamper. The card that was thrown was not upheld and didn't make up the 13 or 15 point difference.
There. Wow. Okay, look at that. That was a good hit.
That front leg kind of drew the round kick attack, right?
Sure did. Wow. That should have been an 8 count.
I think you're right about that. For the safety of the player, I think maybe we should have had an 8 count there. Any suggestions? I want to make an observation. I don't think I talked to you about it, but we've been talking about it in